Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. Jota, and I have to tell you something it's really bad for Real Madrid if that is true, because apparently Khelaifi has designing another plan, or I should say he will try another route when it comes to the renewal contract of Mbappe. And apparently, according to this information that came out yesterday in Diario AS, apparently Khelaifi has another plan. And this is much worse than expected and much worse than the first plan. The first plan was pretty much to say, no, you are not leaving, you will stay because you have a contract and we are not let you go. We are not letting you go. We won't allow you to go to Real Madrid or any other type, okay? So that is the plan number one. But the plan number two is much worse than that, because Khelaifi will try to switch over the brutal force and try to persuade to Mbappe to stay in PSG. And how is going to do that? Okay, let me tell you something. In a couple years, next year, 2022, we have the World Championship in Qatar. Okay, Qatar, Khelaifi will be the face of Qatar, the ambassador of the World Championship. And what he wants the most, or what he would like, or he is wishing for, is that Kylian Mbappe is still in PSG for that moment. Player of PSG for that moment, for the World Championship. Because apparently there are a lot of interest about the player, around the player, and his figure as ambassador of the World Championship or something like that, right? So what is he apparently offering, or allegedly offering to the player, is to renew his contract until 2024 and stay in PSG at least until the World Championship is over. So the point of this whole thing is pretty much that he's going to renew his contract, but only for 3 years, which is not very common. It's weird actually, because these players, when they are super young, they normally renew his contracts for 5 to 6 years, right? And in this case, Mbappe will be renewing his contract for just 3 years. So that way, the biggest priority, the biggest challenge for Khelaifi is to retain to Kylian Mbappe until the World Championship is over. So that is pretty much what he wants. And apparently he will offer to Kylian Mbappe to free him up in order to go to Real Madrid easier than if he wants to go now. You know what I'm saying? So that is the point. Here's the deal. If you stay until Qatar, until the World Championship the next year, I will free you up to go to Real Madrid or wherever you want to go to play right after that. That's why he will be signing a contract for 3 years and not 5 or 6 years. So to me, that is more scary, because in that way, I think that Mbappe could consider the offer and even stay eventually in PSG. So I don't know what is going to happen, but apparently this is the latest news, or the latest information we have regarding to the latest plan of PSG to retain Kylian Mbappe. So now let me know your thoughts about that. Just comment in the section below, and of course subscribe to this channel, Real Madrid Hub.